everybody. Welcome to the BillPierceGuitar.com video series. Today we're going to open the Johnny Hiland files and we're going to pull out the world of the major pentatonic scale and the minor pentatonic scale combined. Now everything in this lesson will be in the key of D, so we'll be focusing on the D major pentatonic and the D minor pentatonic scale. Now we're going to go a little bit faster than other lessons because we have two different scales to go through, so we don't want to take up too much time. So let's get started with pattern 1, and we'll go through the major ones first. So here is D major pentatonic. Pattern 2. Fourth finger on the A string. Pattern 4, second finger on the A string. First finger or second finger to start that pattern. Now, pattern 5 is going to start with our fourth finger on the low E string. Now for the connector pattern, we're going to start at the 10th fret of the low E string with our first finger. Second connector in D major pentatonic, first finger on the A string. Now for the minor pentatonic, we're going to start with our first finger on the 12th fret of the D string. Pattern 2 is going to start with our third finger on the 5th fret of the A string. Pattern 3, same string, first finger. On the low E string. Pattern 5, the international minor pentatonic pattern, first finger, same place. Connector pattern 1, third finger, 5th fret of the A string. 2, 3rd finger, 10th fret of the E string. Playing the scale patterns right along with me, so it'll help you lock in time with somebody else, almost like you're playing in a band. Now let's talk about the scale degrees of these things. The first one, the D major pentatonic scale, is 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1. Now the minor pentatonic is 1, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 7, 1. So when you mix them together, they can make some pretty great solos. Now that we've learned our D major and D minor pentatonic scale patterns, it's time to learn how they sound over music. Now we're going to use a country track for this, and I'm going to play clean. So I'll count everybody in, and you can follow me right up through. However, we're only going to do the connector patterns because it'll take too much time to go through all the different patterns and all the scales. So let's see how the connector patterns in the D major pentatonic scale sound first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Connector pattern 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we're going to do the minor connector patterns. Connector pattern 1 minor. Connector pattern 2. Now that we've learned our scales from music, let's listen to how bending, releasing, and sliding and other things will sound like with these scales. And maybe we'll mix up some. Let's look at a real basic bend from the minor third of our minor scale into the major third of our major scale. Get a lot more interesting sounds when you have two scales to work with, because we can bend to this, then go to the root, and then to the flat 7 of the minor. So flatted third, into the natural third, root, flat 7th. We can also play a lot of different licks with Mixolydian is also inside of both of these scales. And also Dorian is inside of these scales. So for some hammer-ons and pull-offs, we could do this. Or anything. And we could tap. Lots of different things we can do when we mix the two scales.